Well, Tugboat isn't speaking to me after I made him watch this episode's movie. I don't think there's any amount of belly rubs and doggy treats that's going to get me out of this doghouse. Ain't that right, buddy? Yep. All right, here we go.
In a world where the number of movies available is great, but many are so bad, you'll learn a new definition of hate. One man sifts and reviews through the movie sludge. One man will be the movie cop, jury, and judge. He goes by many names, but you know him by Movies America.
Hey there, my movie maniacs, my fellow freedom-fueled film fanatics. Welcome to a brand new episode of Movies America. I am your humble host, Van Eberts, and mi casa, su casa. Okay, sorry, that's cultural appropriation. Don't care, all right? Come on in, relax yourself, ease your mind in this Barbie episode of Movies America, okay? And so I'm going to just start off with just kind of a little bit of the plot of the Barbie movie, okay? And it just starts off with Barbie in Barbie Land, and she's just going about her normal Barbie life, as are all the other Barbies in Barbie Land. Barbie played by Margot Robbie. And they just live in what you would imagine is Barbie Land. You know, everything's pink, and there's pink dream houses, and pink cars, and Kens running around, and all that stuff. And you see Barbie just having a great time. Every day is a perfect day for everybody because everybody's perfect. It's just a perfect time, a perfect world to be in. Everything's great, okay? It's Barbie world. And then as the movie goes along, she starts having thoughts of like death and things that you would not think that a Barbie would have thoughts about, okay? And so that kind of seeps into the seemingly perfect existence in Barbie world, okay? And then the movie gets more and more out of Barbie world and into the real world and whatnot. And so this movie is, it was supposed to be like this lighthearted, funny movie, but yeah, you're going to find out that was not the true goal with this movie. Now, I'll mention from the jump that I know this movie was not made for me and other men, and that's cool, okay? I don't expect every movie to be made for men. That'd be pretty, up my ass to expect every movie to be made for men, right? And, because there are some movies that are just targeted for certain demographics. Got it. Moving on. Now, I review movies, at least in part, through a lens of, is this movie a net positive or a net negative for our country? America. And I know that sounds odd, me prefacing a review for a movie about a doll with that kind of disclaimer. But as you hear what I have to say, well, you probably still won't understand why I mentioned that disclaimer. But as you all probably know, nowadays we live in a country where a large percentage of the country are woodland-raised, farm-fresh morons, okay? Pure and simple morons. Now, these morons are moronic enough to form their moronic political and social opinions based on segments of pop culture, books, TV, and movies. That's right. Now, remember, a moron doesn't know they're a moron. Okay, that's the truth. More to the point, a moron doesn't know that they're allowing their opinions to be shaped by segments of pop culture like movies. Now, if we were in more intelligent times, like, say, as recent as 40 years ago, and we didn't have a nation quite so chock full of morons that are so influenced by pop culture, I wouldn't bother pulling the fire alarm on a movie like Barbie, okay? A movie that is written to give birth, sorry feminazis, to excrement quality opinions first, produce eye roll second, and a far, far distant third to entertain, all right? So, with all that said, here we go. Margot Robbie, physically, of course, is perfect casting as Barbie, and she is a talented actress. Just look at her performance as Harley Quinn in particularly The Suicide Squad and her role last year in Babylon.
Cut. I'm Nellie Leroy. So we going again?
In this, though, writers Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach just don't give her much to work with. She shows some intriguing personality, for a split second here and a split second there. But the rest of the time, they write her just to look pretty and say some words. Even towards the end, when she's supposed to be going through her awakening, she's about as exciting as Monday morning at a life insurance meeting. She's overshadowed, I have to be honest, by a man. That man is Ryan Gosling as the not-so-bright Ken, who seriously simps for Barbie the whole movie, until he finally gets tired of her never-ending condescending. See, kids, what the Barbie filmmakers weren't counting on was the dumb man character that most people that have seen this movie are raving about, okay? However, that is the situation, and it's Ryan Gosling, not Margot Robbie, who's gone viral from this movie. Could it be because his character is hilarious and down to earth? All the things that Barbie isn't in this. Now, this show is spoiler-free, but the show this Thursday night called Movies America Spoiler Warning that I do will not be spoiler-free, okay? I am going to spoil you rotten when it comes to Barbie. And that's going to be, again, this Thursday night, and that's at 7 Eastern and 6 Central, 5 Mountain, and then 4 Pacific, okay? And that's just a show where you will have the opportunity to live chat with me all about Barbie, okay? Spoilers and all. So if you've seen the movie and you want to talk about Barbie, you want to, live chat a comment to me or questions, however many questions, however many comments you want, feel free, okay? That time is for you, okay? Because if you're like me, sometimes you watch a movie and you want to talk very much in depth about it with somebody, right? And you can't always find that person. Well, look no further than moi right here. I am your guy. Doesn't this face look like the face you could talk in depth about a movie with? Right here? Yeah. So if that sounds good to you, join me this Thursday night for Movies America Spoiler Warning. And all you got to do is on Thursday, just go to my @MoviesAmerica X account. I guess we can't call it Twitter anymore. It's X. And you'll see the links there for Movies America Spoiler Warning at my X account under @MoviesAmerica. Or you can just search for Movies America on Rumble or YouTube. And if you search on Rumble for Movies America, it'll take you right to Movies America. You'll see all my episodes there. And on Thursday, you'll see the link for the Movies America Spoiler Warning show. YouTube ain't so bright, okay? When you try to search for Movies America, it's going to try to search for Movies America. Wrong. Okay, so what you have to do is right underneath where you literally typed Movies America, click the blurb that says search instead for Movies America. Click on that, and that'll get you to the right spot, okay? But, hey, I want to see you there. I don't want to do that show by myself, so join me, live chat with me, or just live chat and say, hi, how you doing, okay? Hope to see you there. I got to say, the marketing for Barbie is excellent. The marketing team managed to fool millions of movie fans into thinking Barbie is just this fun, lighthearted movie all about the iconic doll that has been beloved by little girls and Lindsey Graham for decades. You see moms bringing their daughters to go see this, grandmas taking their daughters and their granddaughters to this, all dressed up in pink, right? You see it everywhere. It's a phenomenon, and it was destined to be a phenomenon because Barbie is such a massive pop culture icon around the world, not just here in America, but around the world. Now, as of this recording, Barbie has been out for just a week, and it has already made half $500 million. Now, it's been helped by the mega viral marketing juggernaut that is known as the moniker Barbenheimer, okay? Now, this is the coupling of Barbie with Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer that has also benefited from the moniker Barbenheimer. So it's all one big craze. And the Barbenheimer craze is the one that helped kill Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1's chances of being a hit.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
And has pretty much been the final death blow for the summer stinkers Indiana Jones and the Dial of Diarrhea and the Flash, pretty much. So now Barbie and Sound of Freedom have been the definitive success stories of the year so far. Now, this seemingly harmless, pretty in pink phenomenon that is the character of Barbie is the perfect packaging to hide what I'm about to talk about in the next segment. Is this a woke after-school special? Well, to answer that, this might be the longest woke after-school special segment in any of my episodes I'll ever have, okay? I'll put it to you this way. This movie is like an educational video they show you in a feminine studies class. Hi, I'm Barbie, the Barbie you used to play with. Did you know that men are all the same, insecure, cruel, sexist morons? Don't you know you can either have a career or love? You can't have both. Wanting to be with someone makes you simple. This movie has constant digs at men to build up women. One example is a man saying that there's still the patriarchy all over the place, but they just hide it better nowadays. And this movie just reveals that the writers Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach don't have confidence that women are excellent enough to let their excellence stand on its own. Instead, they feel they have to rip on men to achieve the excellence they're looking for because they feel they're not good enough to attain excellence through their work alone. To be fair, though, towards the end of the movie, the writers do throw men a little bit of a bone when Barbie apologizes to Ken for every night being girls' night, okay? And so she says, hey, not every night had to be girls' night. Now, I think the writers of this movie think they get a brand new Prius with every use of the word patriarchy.
I drive a hybrid. It's much better for the environment. Thanks.
I swear to God. And now, to be fair, the character of Ruth Handler, or I shouldn't say the character, but Ruth Handler, the creator of Barbie, who's played by Rhea Perlman in this, did say towards the end of the movie that women use the word patriarchy to try to explain any hardship that they run into. Okay, it's like a crutch for them, and I would agree for what that's worth, right? Now, their aim in using that word so much, at least in part, might have been to show how moronic people sound when they try to attribute everything to that word. Then there's that America Ferrera speech. It is level 87 neurotic and whiny. And it's cheesy how during the scene where she gives that speech, how they shoot the scene where they continue to like cut to shots of the different characters, the different women in the room. They cut to different women in the room with that yes, you go girl, you tell him girl, facial expressions on their face.
It's a really special moment in the movies.
It's so cheesy. And now America Ferrera's daughter in this is even more annoying. She calls Barbie a fascist, tells her dad he's appropriating culture by him using si se puede, whines that Barbie makes girls feel insecure. Okay, it's like, if you're feeling insecure, how about you work harder or get more in shape, okay? That's like me, if I continually saw pictures of muscle-bound men, instead of me whining about it, I should actually hit the gym, okay, and do something about it instead of me expecting the muscle-bound men to stop working out and get fat just like me, okay? Like, no, that's me. If I feel insecure, it's time to stop whining and do something about it, okay? And it just feels scummy how they took a beloved character like Barbie and they used her as a spoonful of sugar to help the lecture go down. It just feels dirty, you know? And it's so passive-aggressive in how this movie tries to disguise its sermonizing behind humor, okay? Now, I could go on, but I don't want to be an evil man and outdo America Ferrera in the speech department. It must be a day that ends in Y. So that means I need to ask you to subscribe and follow this channel by hitting that subscribe follow button right down there. And then while you're down there anyway, hit that like button down there right next to it, okay? And it takes you like 1 second to do that, okay? If you would, you'd be doing me a solid. Thank you. And then also, while you're there in that vicinity anyway, hit that notification bell right down there as well. And that just makes sure that you're going to get a notification every single time there's a hot, fresh, sizzling, piping hot new episode of Movies America ready just for you. So delicious, okay? And then also get down in that comment section down below and, throw a comment down there if you would. Just, questions, comments about the movie, favorite part of Barbie, most hated part of Barbie, did you like a character in Barbie, whatever, okay? And then also check out tdpn.locals.com. That's our website where we have our fantastic comments or content. There we go, content. Like videos, blogs, articles, all about movies and entertainment, cocktail recipes, politics, hot button topics of the day. You have it, okay? Check it out at tdpn.locals.com. And then also, we have our award show called The Bannies that is coming up here. And The Bannies is our award show that makes the Oscars and People's Choice Awards and Grammys kneel at our feet. They kneel before Zod, okay? They kneel at the feet of the Bannies, okay? And all you have to do is click on the Bannies link down in the description, and you get to vote for the categories of the award show, The Bannies, okay? We got 6 categories. One like most canceled pop culture personality, most canceled sports personality, categories like that, okay? And so, if you click on that Bannies link down in the description, it takes like 1 minute to vote in all those 6 categories. And you can vote as often as you like, okay? Make like it's Maricopa County in Arizona. Vote as often as you like. Takes just a minute and your voice gets heard, okay? All right, hey, let's get on with the show. And now for some random thoughts. Yay! Apparently, Matchbox 20's song Push is the official song of the patriarchy. Also, the evil members of the patriarchy industrial complex apparently like to ride horses and wear cowboy boots and live in Mojo Dojo casa houses, okay? And also, I guess there's like this tongue-in-cheek phenomenon or fad on the internet with guys calling themselves neo-Ken-servatives.
So cool.
This is where they humorously live the Ken lifestyle of cowboy-hatted, fur-fitted, horse-riding, Matchbox 20-loving patriarchs. Now, apparently, the Indigo Girls' song, Closer to Fine, is the official song of feminism. Yeah, that tracks. A song from a couple of militant lesbians. Makes all the sense in the world there. there's so many dumbass contrived moments in this movie as well. Like, immediately when Barbie gets into the real world, some guy just randomly goes, "Smile for me, baby." Okay? And then, like, within a few minutes of her being in the real world, some guy just comes up and, like, randomly, like, slaps her on the ass. I know, I'm not making this shit up, okay? Speaking of asses, it's appropriate that we got a cameo from China's favorite meathead, John Cena, in this, okay? And then also, whose idea was it to do a parody of a scene from 2001: A Space Odyssey at the very beginning of this movie? I just didn't get that one. Now, that's a movie that is like 54 years old that barely anybody going to see Barbie has even heard of. They don't even know this movie exists, much less know a scene from 2001: A Space Odyssey, okay? I mean, why not do a parody of a scene from a 1950s era Francois Truffaut movie while you're at it? Well, I guess an intro is my cue that it is brew review time. That's right. And so, since it's got the word brew in it, I better grab a brew here. So, uno momento. Okay, so this episode's Lucky Brew is from Odell Brewing Company in Fort Collins, Colorado, okay? And this is their IPA. They just simply call it IPA. No catchy name, just call it IPA, okay? And it's their American IPA. And this one, it's an American IPA, and you could tell because it uses like more aromatic, like American hops, okay? Just like it's got the American hop flavor to it, so it's much more robust and a lot more aromatic. And I mean, I got to say, it does give it like a more distinctive bitterness profile, and the hop character to this brew is phenomenal. So, and again, I'm not getting any money from Odell Brewing Company, okay? This is a totally impartial brew review right here, okay? If it sucked, believe me, I'd tell you. But yeah, it's like 7% alcohol by volume, and then it's got an IBU, or an International Bitterness Unit, rating of 60 to it. So yeah, it's pretty good, fantastic. It's a good just chill out in some hot weather brew, or doesn't even have to be hot weather. Just, hey, if you're in the mood for a good old aromatic American IPA, you could do a whole lot worse than Odell Brewing Company's IPA. So, all right. Gonna take a tug off this bad boy. Hallelujah! All right, so let me make sure that you can see that right there. And that is the Odell Brewing Company out of Fort Collins, Colorado. It's their IPA. All right, let's move on with the show. To any self-proclaimed mind readers out there,
I have a strong psychic belief that the world will end on New Year's Eve.
that think I have all these objections because I'm just trying to maintain some sort of narrative, I'm happy to disappoint you. I naturally arrive at these objections because I see an effective effort to divide and destroy this country. And believe it or not, a dopey movie like Barbie is designed to be a tool to further that divide. Pit men versus women, loving nuclear families versus cat ladies, America lovers versus morons. I'm more than happy to be another voice to shine a light on this effective, very effective divide and destroy effort.
You know, toxic behaviors, parts of the traditional kind of your you know, what we consider to be this like very traditional ideal of masculinity.
And that's why I raise these objections. If you have a problem with it, tough. If you have a problem with that, then you're part of the problem by being either normie norm with their head in the sand, or you're just one of the perpetrators. Now, I know. I can hear it already. Van! Just lighten up, man. You're taking this movie way too seriously. Come on. It's just a fun, harmless movie about a toy. Come on, take it down about 50,000 notches. God.
Everybody simmer down now!
Well, if you're thinking that, that's your inner normie norm talking, telling you just to shut off your awareness and get your head back in the sand or somewhere else. I know. I've put you through the ringer in this episode here. So let me reward you for sticking it out, for toughing it out, with a mention about this fantastic product called Nature Clear Recovery Powder, all right? It's this right here. Now, Nature Clear Recovery Powder, what it is, it's a powder that helps you recover or outright avoid a hangover, okay? If you like to go out there and have a good time, drink some beers, down some cocktails, and you don't want to have to worry about a hangover, grab yourself some Nature Clear Recovery Powder. I think I have that right side up. Yeah, Nature Clear Recovery Powder right there. And as you see, it comes in these easy packets to just dump in like 12 ounces of water or, your typical bottle of water. And you just drink it on down. You can throw in maybe some lemonade Mio in there to make it even more tasty. And yeah, you just drink that before you go out to have a good time. And then you don't have to worry about a hangover, okay? You're good to go. Good to go. But hey, even if you're out there having a great time and you're like 27 tequila shots in and you realize, oh, God, I forgot to take my Nature Clear, man. What am I going to do? Have no fear. Just take your Nature Clear when you get home, okay? And you'll still avoid that hangover, okay? You'll still feel great. And then also helps you avoid or recover from smoking and vaping, okay? So what do you do to get this Nature Clear product, right? Well, you just click on the Nature Clear product down below in the description, okay? And then choose the Nature Clear products that you want, get it in the cart, and then in the promo code field, put in the promo code MOVIES, okay? And you're going to get up to 25% off your next order. Pretty fantastic, huh? All right, that's my Nature Clear Recovery Powder, and let's get on with the show. And now the positives about this movie. The marketing, the Barbie World production design, and Margot Robbie, Alexandra Shipp, and Emma Mackey are smoking hot Barbies. Okay, I'm going to try to sneak in another attempt to get you to subscribe or follow this channel, and then also hit that like button down there, okay? And then hit that notification bell down there to get notifications of brand new, sizzling, piping hot, delicious episodes of Movies America just for you. And it'll take you like 1 second to do all three of those things down there. 1 second, okay? And then also get in that comment section down below and throw a comment down there or a question or, hey, a movie review request, something like that, okay? I just want to hear from you, okay? And then also get to tdpn.locals.com. That's our website where we have our fantastic content like videos and articles and blogs all about movies and other entertainment, cocktail recipes, stuff about politics and hot button topics, all in a fashion, in a style you will not find anywhere else. Believe me, okay? And then also vote in our Bannies award show, or vote for the Bannies award show, okay? And what is that? Well, this is the award show that puts the Grammys and the Oscars and the People's Choice Awards to shame, okay? We're going to have an award show coming up here in the future called The Bannies. And all you have to do is click on The Bannies link in the description, and there's 6 categories that you can vote for, okay? And obviously we're going to have winners for each of the 6 categories. And you just click on the link, vote in there. It takes you like 1 minute tops to do it, okay? 1 minute, 1 measly minute, 1 minute, okay? And you get to vote for fun categories like most canceled sports personality or most canceled TV media personality, stuff like that, fun, okay? And yeah, just get down there, click on that link real quick, and you have the voting power in your hands, okay? And make like it's Maricopa County, Arizona. Vote as often as you like, okay? Okay, so those are the bannies, and this is me moving on with the show. Well, it wouldn't be an episode of Movies America if I didn't steal, once again, from the late, great Jerry Springer and steal his final thoughts segment that he did at the end of every one of his episodes. And so my final thought about the movie Barbie is, I know this Barbie review is late to the game and half the planet has already seen this movie. But if you still haven't seen it, I would recommend doing something more enjoyable instead, like playing Twister with some San Francisco homeless crackheads, or licking the toilet in some rural truck stop. Stuff like that. Fun recreational activities like that are more fun than the movie Barbie, okay?
How dare you?
Now, I have to admit, Barbie is a massive hit. And so I think we need to look forward to more attempts to divide us, disguised as fun, lighthearted movies like Barbie. Get ready. They're coming. So with that, hey everybody, get out there. Those movies aren't going to watch themselves. See ya.
Hey guys, don't leave the video quite yet. Okay, I've got the popo. They're coming after me. And I don't have much time to tell you, but you need to like and subscribe this video right here, down below. It's right down there. It's just waiting. It's waiting for you down there, okay? And make sure you watch these videos over here too. You'll be doing me a big favor. I'll be in handcuffs pretty soon. All right. Thanks for watching.